bit. So my proposal right here is to like put her below Cobra, but emphasize that I really believe that both are on the same level, if anything.
I agree. I think they're both in the same level, though. Yeah, no, they're like tied for like third. Then they're like tied for third.
I'll take this as a tie then. Also, random thought. I just like how all of this has been really squared, but you're gonna see some unbalance right now. All the DLC characters are left. Yeah. So, to start with the lineup of DLC characters, we have the Comish Max Brass. So, just like with Twintel, not me though, Techno hates fighting Brass. I think I should give the word to him because he can put it better into words, because I don't really have much of a problem fighting this character.
Okay, for me, yeah, I know I mean, well, I know I shouldn't really be complaining about the top tier, but, okay, to say this slightly, I think he's very overtuned and not in a good way, like other characters in this game are. But he's tuned to a point where nothing really counters him like that. Those other three things, yep, this guy's S tier as well. He's better than both of the top S tiers as well.
Just gonna put him there, yeah.
Yeah, there, go ahead. So, he has very little to actually no weaknesses. I said even Twintel and Cobra, I really need it with this character. I really this sounds really hateful. I'm just...
I do actually like Brown as a character.
I like him too, personally. I see fighting him, but you know, it's alright.
To put it on similar terms, just imagine Springman with not mechanic armor, he has the best armor in the game actually. Like, when he is buffed up, he doesn't even have to punch with his armor. If he's standing still with his armor.
This realm is...
And that's probably one of the best abilities in the game. His armor is insane, and yeah, I believe that is heavily...
Oh, sure.
Yes, Yes, D-Flag. He also has combat like Springman. What does this character not have?
If you ever have any...
He also maintains his armor charge, and I think it's very, very, very slight speed as well, which does not help the fact that he is the corner character. He is the corner character. You will be trapped in a corner by this character at one point. He is very much designed to put corner and put pressure on you at all times.
He is also...
That succeeded at that. Yeah, for sure, they definitely did. But the cost of him being way over
he is also better than Min, if you think about it. He's just better than Min too. He can, instead of getting one arm charge, he gets both perma-charge. Well, not perma-charge, he gets both charge and bigger girth on Buffalo.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah, it's just really, it's very hard to really, there's only one character in this game that truly counters him, but this may be a hot take, but I truly believe that he beats every character below him, or at the very least goes even with some of them. I don't think he loses to any of his games, actually, it's like pretty much all of them.
Again, like I was saying with Fireborg, I think just because you play an S-tier character means you're gonna be decently good at the game. The game does take time. But yeah, it's not like you can just pick Max Brass and wait for free. You gotta understand the mechanics and I would say.
Yeah, that's so yeah, solid S tier. Like one of the second best character in the game easily. It's just crazy.
At this point, our viewers could probably tell who's the best character, but we're gonna leave that one.
Yeah, you can leave that but
Someone needs assistance.
next up is the Sucker Puncher.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? But mine isn't my turn now. With these rising
As a
flames,
good knight should.
My favorite battle in this game. Aesthetically designed.
now that's more like it. Closer now.
Oh, delicate as silk.
With the fall of
Access denied.
darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of courage.
I must leave no stone unturned. Blaze over.
The countdown has begun.
Lying.
Like a fly tangled in a web.
Let's go. As a beautiful maid would.
How amazing. With these rising flames,
She can move while she walks. Very slowly, mind you, but she can still move. She also has a super dash, which allows her to super dash and super jump move, which if you're blocking and dash out of a block, she'll basically pull to the side.
Shower me with
or jump
Leave it all
up.
to me.
Just jump up. Ever. With
kindness has consumed the
Horn
way.
of ice and frost.
My blade is all that remains.
I am the cutting edge of fashion. Lend me a...
yeah, she's so there, which
Next on the agenda. All hail. No touching. Strike a pose. Let the world collide.
is that ability that is
It's a good night shoot.
that her ability is also weirdness, considering that she has to be blocked most of the time, and it's very easy.
Sundown is only the beginning.
Especially with her drop sheet, to very much be predicting in that.
Yeah. The gear itself. Like, especially with the exposure line, it's gonna go for shield and not that real quick. If the shielded gear is mostly used to balance the circle. Also, your third is
Yeah, I too. She's a real design character. She has good strength. She also has one of the best in the game, and by far some of the best in the game.
yeah, her
Really good.
her air movement for some reason feels like yes, probably the second best air movement in the game.
Yeah, I think she has just amazing camera, like just a fantastically designed character, just truly amazing. Where would we put her? I'd say low A tier, honestly. I'd say she's low. Like a really good character, well balanced. You know, like she does well. I'd say she's honestly low A tier.
I was considering top of B tier, but I like after playing this character for a bit,
How good is
tell that,
Arkino's
like you
pyroification?
said, her abilities are her weakness, but if you're good with her, the weakness doesn't really matter.
True.
Like you can really pull up some cool stuff with her, but yeah, she's no stranger, obviously. So, but she can be really.
Transfix.
My royalty. You asked for it. Final warning.
Go on.
These are all subject to change as well. You know, soon.
To ashes.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Just
Stop right there.
Overruled.
so safety.
Oz for me. Justice will prevail.
So for our next skill chapter, we have this Season Fighter Drop. So we're putting our thoughts together on him, and I think this is one of the hardest-ish characters to rank because you have to consider all of these forms. Yes, or forms. Mask, red mask, and yellow mask. So I'll pass the word on to Ted because I feel like he can talk about this fact better than I can.
Masago, I think Masago's could be used in the right thing as well. His base stats are a little limited though. His walking speed and dashing speed are fairly slow. He is a little dependent on his stats. Well, I think the reason that he's not as good as my opinion is that he's not really consistent. Like, I think with Pigment, you get her Dragon Burn with a grasp, zero max grasp. Masago, you kind of have to wait for the max cycle. He has a speed mask, a power mask, and a rush mask. Which you have to wait for the cycle to get for whatever he wants.
There's only two ways to get into master mode as well. You can like charge all the way, or you could like shield and wait for the mask to cycle. But again, this is a fighting game. They're not gonna be waiting for you. So yeah.
Now, very this I don't think it's a terrible character. I just think he's just kind of dead. Like, he's just, okay. Well, it's fair to mention this as well. I don't know if we should mention this or not. You know, actual parts, you know, we're going to. But, I think he's also the character that introduces the elements to this game called Poison. Actually, all of his default arms are poison. Which, poison is a good ability. It's just it doesn't really work well against people who are heavyweights, or they can stack, they just don't really work as well. There's no way we can use it.
I think the North game is kind of sad because, like you said, Lich kind of has no first defaults. The Worm isn't a terrible arm, Lusher is better, but they're kind of like not the same, but yeah, you get what I'm trying to say, right? They're the same like bouncy type arm.
Right.
And then there's Scully, which is the only light arm that isn't a multi-shot. It's meant for poking, but it's really easy to counter. It's really fast, but really easy to counter.
Yeah, and his rush mode, he does have some strengths. His rush mode does give him invulnerability when he is rushing. So he could, whenever, you're rushing, it's kind of about like double mass mode. But again, that depends on which mode you're in.
His base stats, if I recall correctly, his base stats in rush mode are pretty much the same, right?
Yeah, they're the same. Imagine his stats also do change while in separate modes. So his girth becomes smaller in blue mass /CP mode, but his damage is also decreased, but he's way faster. And it's vice versa with the red mass power mode.
His blue mass mode is kind of like Kid Cobra's, but it's nowhere near as fast. And yeah, his red mask mode pretty much just turned it into first one. Not first one. It's hard.
It's a better one, yeah. It's a better one. This is a better one. Where would we put this character? I personally put him in between Ribbon Girl and Mechanica. I'd say he's the solid C tier. Just really inconsistent, but he's not terrible.
What would you think about better than Mechanica?
Is he better than Mechanica? No, I don't think he is personally. But Mechanica, at the least, she does have decent movement with her upper back. She also moves well, she moves well, which gives her some extra movement options. With Masago, his movement options depend on these things.
Her armor is consistent with like Masago as well.
Yeah, if you knock him out of armor, you can't get back into that for a while. Right? So it cycles. The Mechanica, she always has armor.
Yeah.
So honestly, she's better than him.
Alright. Sango. I think this is a solid placement for him, honestly. He's kinda just... Well, he could do more if he was tuned better, but not a bad character by any means, I would say.
Of course, yeah, I say that's it.
Alright.
Oh yeah,
Now,
rainbow roses are
surprise
also
entry.
since I accepted that cost quite a lot to try, why?
Now, this character was added originally as a boss character. He only fought on the Grand Prix after losing no times on level 4 plus. But he did get added to the game around the same time as Cyber Mechanic as a playable character. Now, Springtron, I haven't been down with this character for about 2 years, honestly. I started playing him in late 2020 when I first played him. I've been playing him for like almost 2 years at this point, and he's been really a journey, to say the least. Springtron is a very complex character to describe. Might be the same, well, Ted, he's just Springman, but this is true, and it also isn't.
Yes, more technical. He's more technical.
It's a more technical and harder version of Springman.
Yeah, I played Springtron, but I wouldn't consider him a secondary like Olapop, or I wouldn't say he's more of a tertiary character for me. But yeah, I made Springman, and I also played Springtron. They can play the same, but it's not recommended. You can like exploit other stuff with Springtron. You can Springman, for example.
Right, so let's compare Springman to Springtron. This is going to be our main discussion for it. Springman has better base speed than Springtron. He's faster than his base one. His deflect also comes out a little quicker than he does. They have the same walking speed. I think they have the same walking speed, but he has a slower dash than Springman.
Fair dash as well.
So Springman is a little more consistent than him in his base form. However, Springtron also has a unique ability called EMP. EMP is a very big hit, like, risk reward. Like, it's a very risk reward.
I would say it's probably the biggest risk reward in the entire game.
Honestly, yeah. So, how this works is that when he jumps up through some lines, any incoming lines coming towards him will be disabled. So if you throw a rapid heavy or any EMPs in, you will not be able to attack him for a certain amount of time. He will start weapon on you. But in turn of him not being able to have a comeback mode like Springman and Max Blast, his comeback mode is usually as he's way faster. Rider
Everybody stand back! Cue the spotlight!
He also has permanently charged arms, and he is also faster. So, you could argue that he's one of the Springhead. Now, these characters, in my opinion, are dead. I feel like they're dead. Springtron is very difficult to rank, but I feel like maybe if we moved Springman down a tiny bit, it would probably be like the same place on set, but maybe time. I'm like that even honestly. Springtron is not a different character, but in the Grand Prix, he's one of the toughest bosses to fight, if not the toughest to fight.
Motion to compel.
Surprisingly, unlike Max Brass, the playable was actually for boss. Springtron is a whole other beast that is not playable.
Over here.
But he can pretty much EMP at will. He can like charge it like a second. He has like boss Springtron.
Okay, the is bad.
His AI is so tough as well. Like it's like you're fighting like a top player. Really kind of.
Yeah, Springtron is really crazy. Even being a top player myself, like I've lost a couple Grand Prix matches and like a bunch unintentionally, but he's really good. He's a really good fighter, honestly. But he's also kind of like Masago in the sense that he's very inconsistent. The downfall of him is his himself.
His consistency relies on
What are my orders?
which is risk reward. Big risk. So Yeah, if you kind of want to like have them dominate a match, you have to put it
At the same time, it takes forever to release an EMP in level 1. It takes at least like almost 3 seconds. Yeah, it takes a while to release a. It's a little inconsistent at times too, because it can also be knocked down by explosion arms.
you have a better time doing EMP on a bigger map actually.
Which he benefits from as well. Yes, he's a lot more technical and a little more raised than Spring is. That's what's what I love about these characters, especially Springtime. He's a clone character, but a clone character, in my opinion, done well. Like, he's a clone character done well.
Yeah, like, yeah, even as the two characters, we're not really talking about lore here, but his lore is like so much care put into it. It's amazing. I love this character.
Like, lore-wise, he's amazing. I love his design when it's freaking, you know, technically they're the same, just different color palettes, but it's, I love Springtrap a lot. But I think I would probably rank him, like, right next to Springman. I don't think one is really better than the other.
This is something I didn't mention with Misako though. The problem with a lot of these characters that get is that like they're already
Everybody stand back! Access denied!
so Springtime is actually like the first Springtime I saw actually was Techno. And he is fighting character actually.
Born of ice and fog.
He has been living in some.
This is long overdue.
I think he might be
Teamwork is dreamwork. Motion to
simply because
compel.
of the lack of depth.
Yeah, I'm like right next to Springman. For now, we'll just put him right next to him. Again, we're gonna have like a final thought section video to really describe. Like, you know, I'm still gonna switch around some placements a little bit, but for now, I'd honestly say he's hype B though. Hype B though. Not right next to him, but they're like the same level. I'd say like he's right in between, like Lollapop. I have to use Lollapop right there.
Maybe just put him in A. Yeah, but if I'm being honest, let's just leave him at A now and discuss that later. So I genuinely like the inside of them being just sides of the same coin, like play styles.
This team has energy issue. Where else can I put Lynette in?
And last but certainly not least, we have the rad scientist, Dr. Coyle. Now, I'm not gonna sugarcoat. She's definitely
The best character in the game, for sure.
earlier with Max that like he only gets me by one character. This is the character that he gets
Time
me
for
by.
afternoon tea.
Yeah, this is kind of an undisputed, like, she's the top of that screen. She is the only character in the game that does not touch the ground. Which you might think, like, well, it's really easy to knock her off the air. She also has the tightest hit on speed. This isn't really
What are my orders?
though, but characters in this game, for some reason,
I'll take care of it.
stunts. Their instant is not marked to the arm, it's marked to the character. Now, by mark is supposed to be characters in the game, so that's a very high hit stun. However, Coil is one of the best in this game, because she doesn't have hit stun. She has 0 hit stun. Her stun is very minimal compared to every character. Now, she also has 2 extra abilities. She has her flight as well. She has invisibility, which activates when she gets knocked down, or when she blocks for a certain amount of time. Which means you can't see her. camera does track her, but you still can't see her.
It's so weird in
Also,
between with she's visible.
and then there's her most broken ability, her third arm. Now, her third arm is like it sounds, her third arm. She has a third arm, well, everyone else has two. The automatic gets her advantage. Now, these abilities on their own aren't really that bad. They actually are not that bad to deal with. It's the fact that all of these stack on each other. So you have her third arm, her low hit stun, her visibility, her flight, everything. Mind you, like I mentioned with Mechanica as well, she is also the only other character in this game that can punch while moving. And this also falls to another category with rush building. Rush building in this game is very good with these two characters because
Everything's ready.
punching
Let's
and
go.
moving generates your rush even more. Now, she can get rushed very high with this factor. She also just in general has no weaknesses. She doesn't lose a single matchup in this game. Just undisputed top tier. Just nothing at all. Like, what do you feel about this?
Like we mentioned before with Kid Cobra, she is exceptionally good at breaking the camera. I kind of like have fun when I fight her, like some fun, because whenever I rush, for example, she has great mobility, and whenever I rush and miss against her, when it looked like I was gonna hit her, and she just escapes my rush, I just say coil moment, because honestly, she can pretty much easily get off rush, because her mobility is insane. I don't think this character has any visible weakness. Obviously, again, it depends on what she chooses against her and the player it is, but in general, this character is insane. I wouldn't say she has her tier of her own, but she is a league above everyone else.
Yeah, she's easily the undisputed top tier, and I use other characters a lot more than her, because she's obviously my best character.
Chivalry
so
will never die.
I think that she's just undisputed top tier. Like it's very, very, very nice. It's like close. Like she's just so good at everything she does. She can play close to you. She can play mid range. She can play long range.
Sure.
Everything.
I'll hang out with you, youngsters.
Other characters too. Like just so good. Especially with gloves and just really
Why
good
not
arms.
try
Honestly, she's
Ellipse?
again a top tier. Like just great.
With
I
her
knew
flight
you'd miss
ability, she can like, you're talking about the way she can like move and throw her arms, but she can also move, throw her arms, and also move vertically, all at the same time. Like she can adjust her height whenever she wants.
Sure, she can do all that, and it's just wow. And she's really broken, and I truly believe that honestly, a couple simple fixes could easily make her a lot more bearable to fight. Like very much a lot more bearable to fight. Definitely her hand stun should definitely she should have the same as everyone else. Possibly some slightly slower movement and make her hitbox slightly bigger. That's it for me though. I think she's fine regardless of that.
So yeah, this is our coil placement, and I think right now would be a good time to move on to our final thoughts. So after all that, it's our final one section. Just thinking about some changes I would like to this. I think its current form is actually my biggest thing I want to change. I think the cut the other
My royalty to ashes.
focus break tempo.
Justice will
I
prevail.
still have to see on that. But I don't understand that. Right hands, of course, is great. Very good. It's a menace. It's very good. It's the speed, the agility, sometimes the air dash as well. Definitely that chase situation is good. His downfall is the fact that he has no shield, and even then his air dashes are fairly good. Shit on a highlight after. So I'd say honestly that's what's keeping him low, not being an A tier. But I kind of understand it. And with Sprintron, I think he's the only one I'd probably put him right next to Ninjara above him.
think Springtron is
I think I still think, yeah, of course he is. It's so Springtron is so better.
What about Dora?
I also think Lola Pop is better than him. She kind of does what he does, but better.
Yeah, just have like, just has like, can have a better technique.
Especially that, she has like his speed. She has his agility. She has his just unpredictable
Fridge
nature.
Blue Mayaka.
And she
That's
does it
something I
better.
haven't done in a while. Mostly
Yeah,
because
she
I
can
think
do
it's a really lame
first.
playstyle.
Honestly, I don't put Springtron down to Lola Pop. Surprised me didn't much changes, but with these two, I think it's not a matter that they're better than them. I just think they're very different situations.
And remember, take this with a grain of salt. This video is not made by like the developers of the game. Like this is by two people. It's top player, but two people. Obviously, your opinions may be different than ours, and our opinions will be different from yours. If you want.
Yeah, we're open to criticism on any of this, simply because, like, that's just how careless or there isn't a definitive answer. Maybe S tier we can all agree on, but yeah, the rest, we're open to on any serious, honestly.
And I think that'll be it. I think that's it.
Yep. Well, thank you for helping me put this tier list together.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is
We can't
quite
do our
beautiful.
stages, say.
But
That's yeah,
alas,
we have
that
a
is simply not the way the world works.
We have a lot lined up. Just stick around, really.
Thank you for joining.
You.
So, that's my thoughts about sleep stereotypes. I'm so good. It's been on my since I started the channel. Didn't all the way. Thank you. Stick around. Something strong in 2020.
Most humans could have the entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled in but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading. Right now, right here, right now.
Odds were you play! Delved into destiny, decided by destiny. Finding treasure is pretty exhilarating.
Ad Astra at... Thank you for complete... Ad Astra...